current estimates hold, the population will reach 9 billion by 2038. One of the major problems we face is feeding everyone. Diseases are at an all-time high. The current model for food production is unhealthy and unsustainable. There's got to be a better way.
Scientists say that if 14% of the world planted a permaculture garden or some type of garden just in their backyard, we can replenish the entire earth.
So we're setting out to find people who are doing things differently. We'll be looking into alternatives to current food practices that are damaging our health and environment. We'll be meeting the chefs, farmers, restaurateurs, and entrepreneurs who are making a difference. And you'll find out just how easy it is for you to become a part of the solution. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram. Hit that like button, subscribe, tell all your friends. We'll be eating the freshest food, meeting amazing people, and seeing what we can do to become a healthier, more environmentally friendly world right here on The Fork and Truth. So how much food gets wasted in this country every year? According to the Environmental Protection Agency, food is the #1 material that goes into landfills and incinerators. It's estimated that we spend $165 billion every year throwing away food, and restaurants play a large role in the process. It's affecting our health, environment, and pocketbooks. So is there a better way? Well, stick around, because on this episode, we'll be going to a place that just might have the answer. Today I'm in Nashville, Tennessee at one of the coolest farm-to-fork establishments that are around. I am at Old School, just a little bit outside the city, not too far at all. They are doing everything right. They literally have a farm right behind me, and the kitchen is about 50 feet away. So you're getting the freshest, healthiest ingredients that you can get. Let's check it out.
So where are you from?
Originally from Northern Ireland, so I think I'm starting my 18th year here in Nashville. I fitted in pretty well. The people are similar to Northern Irish. We're a little more laid back and easygoing.
We do exclusively farm-to-table food here. Most of it comes from our own property. We have our own chickens, bees. We grow our own herbs, flowers that we use to decorate the restaurant. And then everything else is sourced within about a 20-mile radius.
We actually purchased this building back at the end of 2012. It was derelict for 17, 18 years. It was one of the oldest schools in Davidson County. So we discovered it and did a complete renovation, tried to restore it back to its original form.
So are you guys moving towards zero waste?
We do a big sustainability push here too. So we compost on property. So all those kitchen scraps then go back into our compost. We are getting a digester, which is really exciting. So any of those things that we can't put into the compost pile, we can put into the digester, and then that'll turn back powder that we can put into the soil. We run on geothermal heating and air here, and then Rowan's looking at getting solar panels for our power. So we're really doing the push.
Here we work full circle. You know, we grow the food, we cook the food, serve the food, and anything that's left over we try and put back into the soil.
We are true farm to table. We stick to it. If that means we can't use mozzarella. From Italy, we don't use mozzarella. It supports the environment. It supports the local community. I know the guys that are growing my food.
I was actually farming in Vermont, and I was getting tired of 7-month winters. So I was looking to relocate and try out a more mild climate. And I was really intrigued by the social aspect, the mission of the farm, to employ adults with disabilities in meaningful ways and also have a sustainable organic farm that provides food to the local community. So I applied, and here I am.
Tell me about working with people with disabilities.
I would say it's more prominent on the farm. That really allows them to get out there, they can work with their job coach, and kitchens are very chaotic, fast-paced, and sometimes really intense environments, and some of them do really well in the kitchen.
Normal day would be get to the farm about half an hour before my employees show up, kind of plan the day, get everything written out task-wise. We have all sorts of different employees, so we have supported employees with disabilities, we have some employees without disabilities, and we kind of work together for the morning. We'd harvest what needs to be harvested that day. Somebody would take care of the chickens, we'd wash some eggs, we might pack for CSA delivery, and then at lunch we lose half of our crew, and then just my full-time staff carry on for the afternoon.
You guys are an organic farm?
We're not certified organic, but we're all organic practices. If we were a larger farm, the organic certification would maybe be necessary to prove to people that we're following these practices, but we pretty much see all of our customers, and so they know and trust us.
What's your favorite thing to grow?
My favorite thing to grow is carrots. There's just so much satisfaction in the smell of a fresh carrot coming out of the ground when you dig it. I don't always have the best of luck, so it's really satisfying when you actually get a good stand of carrots.
What's the most challenging thing for a farm-to-table establishment?
I think the unpredictability. With commodity food, you know what you're getting and you know when you're getting it. And with farm to table, it'll even be the day before I'll order something and the next day they'll go to harvest it and the bugs will have eaten it or it would have frozen in the ground. So being able to make those changes as quickly as possible. And it's not just myself that has to change, it's my entire staff needs to learn a new recipe or adapt to what we have available.
You guys source to any other restaurants in town in Nashville?
Besides this restaurant, when we source to restaurants, we go through our food hub in Nashville, which is called Nashville Grown. And so we list extra produce that we have on their server, and then chefs all over town can order from us, and then they come and pick it up and deliver it directly to that chef.
You got voted one of the best 100 brunches in America?
Yeah, top 100, it was pretty awesome. Everyone loves brunch except chefs. You gotta work late, get up early, just slinging, brunch for 200 people.
For all of those aspiring chefs out there, what advice would you give them?
It seems more glamorous than it is. I think the passion has to be there. And for me, farm to table is where the passion is coming from.
It's a fun place to come every day and work. You know you're doing something good, you know you're helping people, trying to educate people as well on the importance of sustainable farming and also the health benefits of eating this type of food. The plan is this year is to increase production on our farm so that we get even more from our doorstep.
Just buying local is a huge benefit to both health-wise, that food is much more nutritionally dense because it didn't travel very far, and then it supports an entire spectrum of crafts and employment in the community.
If you're outside the 440 loop, sometimes people think it's too far to go, but literally we're 12 miles from the city centre, so it's really not that far drive, and you're always going against traffic. Instead of trying to drive around, find a parking spot, then waiting 45 minutes in line, you can go right to the old school farm. 15-minute drive, free parking, walk straight in.
Tried the food last night. Unbelievable. This is one of the best chickens I have ever had. Whoa. Oh, man. A little bit of Middle Eastern, it's Italian, obviously. I haven't tried the French. Very cool, around the world. Gnocchi. Fried. Chicken confit was delicious. Short ribs are delicious. They changed the menu, so get in here as soon as you can to try Kirstie's cooking. She's a great chef. Rowan's doing some amazing things here, guys, at the old school.
That's what I said to Kirstie. I said we could have like the 25-yard salad. And they're like, what's that? And I said, well, you walk 25 yards to get it and bring it in.
This restaurant is definitely going the farthest to be truly farm to table that I've actually ever come across.
Local, hyper-seasonal, sustainable, organically grown, yeah.
Thank you guys for joining me here at The Forking Truth. It's been a delight coming to Nashville. I will see you next time